So let's see what it's going to take to do this real quick. So let's toss this down. Copper, dye, tin, coal, iron, 40 essences. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regrowth Reloaded. Okay, let's get started. Once again, we need to start off with some of the seeds. So let's take a look in here. And we're going to go into Chapter 4, What the World Teaches. No, that's not the right one. The Life of the World, Chapter 9. And then let's come in here. Okay, so we're going to be doing tulips here today, and this will finish up the rest of the flowers. So I think this is pretty much the end of the line for this stuff here for the crossbreeding. Everything else is going to be stuff that we're going to actually be using the runic altar for. So let's start off with these pink tulip seeds. A source of pink dye, pink tulips can be mutated from allium and dandelions. So let's go ahead and get started here. Wrong box. This one down here. So we have some allium. And we have dandelions. So let's run over here and get these planted real quick. So allium, dandelions. Okay, and there's the pink tulips. Next one, we have our red tulips. Another source of red dye. Red tulips can be mutated from allium and poppies. Okay. Once again, I looked in the wrong chest. We have allium and poppies. Allium, poppies. Okay, next on the list is going to be white tulips. Another source of light gray dye. White tulips can be mutated from daisies and dandelions. Alright, got the right one this time. Daisies, dandelions. Daisies, dandelions. And the last one of these is going to be orange tulips. A source of orange dye. Orange tulips can be mutated from blue orchids and daisies. That is a strange combination to get something orange, blue and gray. But let's just do it. Blue orchids and daisies. Okay, any of these? Okay, let's see what we got here. Dandelions, no. Pink tulips. Okay, we got our pink tulips. We have here red tulips. Okay, we got those. Those are daisies, no. And nothing there yet. Okay, so we got 2 of the 4 already growing for us. So, yeah, I don't need to do anything else there at the moment. And just go ahead and toss these in the compost bin here. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to craft up some of the ores that we managed to get in the last episode. So we've got our copper here, our iron here, and our coal here. And I've been working on this. These are all up to 10, 10, 10 all the way around. As you can see here, 10, 10, 10. Where is it? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this. I made some more drawers here, and these are single drawers. They hold a little bit more than the smaller ones do. So we want copper. So right now I've got 1,154 pieces of copper. So we'll just go ahead and grab a stack of that. Coal, we have 1,081. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of that. In iron, we have 1,088. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of that. So the actual crafting is the same on all of these. So we just come over here. Let's start with coal. And you just go around like this, leaving them inside out empty. And it'll give you 12 for each of these. So 12 times 8 will give us 1.5 stacks of coal. Copper, same thing. And there's 6 per stack. So that gives us 48 copper. And iron is 8. So that should be the same. No, that's 1 full stack. Okay, so we can just go ahead and toss these in here. Right now we don't have access to tinkers yet, so we can't double our ores at any point right now, so we're just stuck using our regular furnaces to do this. And you see now we got copper ingots and we've got iron ingots. So that is a good start for us. Okay, so let's go back to our book, and we're going to go now into chapter 1, What the World Came to Be. And between episodes, I ran into another Enderman who also ran away from me, so I still haven't been able to kill an Enderman yet to complete that. But we got 2 new quests open down here. Well, 1 new one, and this one will open here in just a moment. And this is Green Thumb. Of course, garden soil doesn't only have applications in farming. You can plant flowers on it and carefully arrange them by using a garden trowel. Okay, right-click on a block of garden soil to access the arrangement screen. Flowers and similar plants can be placed in the various slots to form a pretty arrangement of flora. Okay, we're going to make a garden trowel, which is a stick, an iron ingot, and some compost. Now I've already got that set up in this one here. So we got our compost, we've got an iron ingot, and we've got a stick. And we've got an iron ingot because I did craft some iron before, because I needed to make myself an anvil because my armor was pretty badly damaged and I need to get it fixed. So anyway, so we have compost, iron ingot, stick that gives us our garden trowel. All right, so let's go ahead, and we got that. And for reward, we're going to get some compost and some rosebush, peonies, lilacs, sunflowers. So we're going to get all the 2 high flowers from that. All right, and then as it said, you can use this on, like if I come over here and you use it on garden soil. Let's see, let me get this thing out here and put it in my inventory here. There we go. And then we can right click on this, and this gives you a thing to arrange plants. So you can put your rose bushes and whatnot in there, and you can arrange them in this pattern here. That's fine if you want to do flower arranging. I don't really need to do that here, but we might do it later on once we actually build a house or something like that. If we want to do some decorations, we can actually do that. That's allium, we don't need that. Let's check on this again. What do we have here? White tulips. Okay, so we got our white tulips and we got our orange tulips. So we've got all 4 of our flowers. All right, let's go ahead and do the next quest real quick though, which is pottering about. Not everyone wants to recess their farms into the ground, yet if you place the soil on the surface, it is simply unattractive. Delving into the use of ceramics will hopefully let you build a planter box of sorts with the capacity for enough soil to support a farm. These large pots are exactly what you're after. You can place all sorts of soil or dirt in them and then plant flowers and crops on them quite happily. So we're going to craft a large flower pot, which is 7 blocks of hardened clay. So I made a bunch of clay using our Clayconia, converted it into blocks, and then in here I've got 7 hardened clay blocks. So I took the clay, of course, baked it in the furnace. And so we're just going to go ahead and do this real quick. That gives us 3 large flower pots. And that's going to give us 7 more. Let's go ahead and claim our reward on that. Now these, again, you can do that with it. Let me go ahead and do this. Let's see if we can get a block of garden soil. Get some dirt. We'll make a piece of garden soil. Now I said it'll work with dirt too, but if we do this, we can put that down, and then we should be able to put that in it. Maybe, yeah, there you go. And then you use your garden trowel. And you can place your flowers on there. And now you got a rose bush in a pot. Whatever. So if you want giant flower pots, and I guess you could plant crops in there as well. But I've got them planted in the ground. I don't need the flower pots at the moment. So let me go ahead and sleep, clean up my inventory, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I cleaned up my mess here, got rid of all these things since we're done crossbreeding, and I went ahead and I scanned all our flowers here. They're all 5x5. Got them planted, and we're getting them ready to start mutating and getting up to 10-10-10 where they're going to need to be, which I'll do between episodes because it is really boring just sitting here waiting for them to reach the end, scanning that, and if it's below 10-10-10, starting over, taking that one, starting over again, and so on and so forth until it finally reaches the level where you want it to be at. So, next thing we're going to do, we're going to go into chapter 2 of our book. Here, let's see where we're at with this one. We are at 92% complete, and I think if we can just get that Enderman, that we'll have that one completed. Okay, so let's go into what the world is made of. And we're going to be working on the tin essence here. Now, those soft rocks you call slate might contain some traces of tin to imbue into essence. So this is just like the other ones that we dealt with, where this is a task that can be completed multiple times in order to get the essence of tin that we require. So it has to be done 3 times. I've already done it twice. In this, we need to collect 16 slate, 16 light floral gray powder, and 12 weak essence. So over here, we have the 16 slate, 16 light floral gray powder, and 12 weak essence. So let's go ahead and turn that in. Manual submit, claim our reward. Okay, and now we can open up tin seeds. With tin essence in hand and a runic altar at your disposal, you think you found a way to infuse a seed with the means to grow tin. So, this one will give us either 2 tin or 3 weak essence. I'm going to go for the tin. So in here, we're going to need 3 tin essence, 1 iron essence, 4 weak essence, and 1 essence seed. So, we have the 3 tin, 1 iron, 1 seed, and 4 weak essence. So let's go ahead and let me get these into here. Get that out of my way. And we're going to need our wand of the forest. So let's come in here. And 1, 2, 3 tin essence, 1 iron essence, 1 essence seeds, 4 weak essence. Let that do its thing. We're going to go ahead and get our living rock. And this is almost done. There we go. Pop that on there. And there we go. We've got our tin seeds. So let's go ahead and claim our reward on that. I'm going to go ahead and click the Essence of Tin because I'm going to need it for the next thing we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get this scanned real quick, and it'll be 111. Yep, 111. And then I'm going to go ahead and plant it real quick. Here, now you can see that bone meal doesn't work on magical crops. The only one it works on is the regular essence. All right, so the next thing we're going to be doing, let me go ahead and put these aside. We're going to need them for one more thing here, is we're going to be doing the dye seeds. You think you found a way to infuse a seed with the means to grow various dyes. So for the dye seeds, we're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. Black, red, green, brown, blue, gray, yellow, white dye, 2 weak essence, and an essence seed. So we've got all of that stuff here. Let me go ahead and get that out of my way here. So we got black, red, green, brown, blue, yellow, white, gray, essence seed, and weak essence. So let's go ahead and get this stuff over here. Black, red, green, brown, blue, yellow, white, gray, seeds, essence. Let that do its thing. Let's go ahead and grab our stone. Pop that on there. And there we go. Dye seeds. Go ahead and claim that reward. I'm going to collect the essence of dye on this as well. And let's go ahead and get these scanned. There we go, 111. Get them planted. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so the last thing we're going to be doing here is, let's come into our book here, is we're going to come down and we're going to do this regular infuser. So let's select this. Some materials don't seem to react quite as you'd hope to the weak essence. Making a new, more potent infusion stone with the essences you've cultivated thus far should allow you to further increase the potency of your essence, allowing more seeds to be developed. So we need to make a regular infusion stone. So for this, we're going to need 1 tin, 1 copper, 1 coal, 1 dye, 1 iron, and 4 weak essence. So let's come over here, and we've got all this. So we've got our copper, dye, tin, coal, iron, and 4 weak essences. So let's see what it's going to take to do this real quick. So let's toss this down. Copper, dye, tin, coal, iron, 4 weak essences. Get that. Now this might take a little more of our power here. It might take a little longer to complete, but let's see. Yeah, you can kind of see here, if you look at the stone, you can kind of see there's like a green circle It's going around. It's about 50% right now. Kind of hard to tell on some things. For other things, it's a little easier. So we are about 75%. Ready here. Alright, so now we're at 100%. Let's go ahead and put our stone on there. Smack that baby, and there we go. We've got ourselves a regular infusion stone. Let's go ahead and come in here. For our reward, we're going to get blaze rods and regular essence. So let's go ahead and claim that reward. And let's go back in here, and you can see now we've got a whole bunch of new stuff opened up to us that we're going to be working on here. So there's going to be stuff like, what do we have here? Bauxite, which is aluminum or aluminium, depending upon what part of the world you're in. Here in the United States, it's aluminum. We have already got our skeleton seeds. We can't claim that reward right now, though, because we got to open up something. Probably get this one out of the way first. What else? We got fire, water, air, earth. So we got elements, and these are going to help us to create other things that we need, such as lava, water, dirt, cobblestone, gravel, sand, stuff like that is all made from these element seeds. So we've got golden opportunity, which is of course for gold. Blaze of glory is blaze seeds. Experience seeds. We've got lots of fun stuff coming up, and then of course we'll move on to the one after that, which is the strong and then the extreme. So we still got quite a bit of stuff that we're going to be working on. So let's go over here into our work table, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use this to make regular essence. So we're going to put our regular infusion stone in the center. Actually, let's go ahead and clear that out. I'm sorry. Put the regular infusion stone in the center, and then you surround it by 4 weak essence, and that will give you 1 regular essence. So now we've got 2 recipes in here. So depending upon what we want to make, we make weak essence, we can make regular essence, and then it'll be the same once we get strong and extreme in here. The thing with this is that 1 stack of weak essence will make 16 regular essence. So it's it's 1/4 of this, because you're taking 4 of them and it makes it up. So to make 64 weak essence is 4. Let's come in here. So that would be 4 stacks of weak essence, or essence dust makes 1 stack of weak essence. 4 stacks of weak essence will make 1 stack of regular essence. And then it'll be the same thing. 4 stacks of regular essence makes strong essence, and 4 stacks of strong essence makes 1 extreme, or a stack of extreme essence. So we're going to be going through a lot of this essence dust as we go along. So from now on, we're going to be collecting the essences themselves on all these other quests here. Instead of this, we're going to be doing the regular essence instead of the essence of aluminum or aluminium or whatever it's pronounced. Just because it takes so much to make them, and it's a good way of getting ahead of yourself in this. All right, so let's take a quick look at the book and make sure we've collected all of our rewards for today. All right, so we've got one left in what the world is made of. So let's come back in here. And that was this one. No, we collected that. No, is it the skeleton? Pick 1 reward. Okay, we do have that one. So we can go ahead and claim that, since we got the skeleton soul seeds another way. All right, so what the world came to be. Number 1, there's nothing in there. Number 2, we've got all that. Number 9, 9. The life of the world. We got 4 quests with unclaimed rewards. So let's come back in here. So we've got our pink tulips. Let's go ahead and claim those. Our red tulips. Our white tulips. And our orange tulips. What's this? Okay, now we start in the mystical flowers. I thought we were done. Mutating some of the various flowers you've cultivated seems to result in them forming crops which grow the mystical petals you've otherwise had to use floral fertilizer to obtain. So we're going to have to work on these. So mystical red flowers is poppies and red tulips. Okay, so we still have more mutation to do, but we're not going to do that today. We will start working on some of that in the next episode. So, until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.